Hi, I'm Cassandra, the Digi. In this video, I'd like to talk about the psychology of shapes in brand design. So, you're likely very familiar with the psychology of colour in brand design, but you may not be familiar with the psychology of shapes. And shapes are actually really important in design because they give different feelings in your customers. Um, and that's really important, is customers' feelings, whether they feel repelled by your branding or attracted to it. So I'm just going to go through the basic shapes with you and give a quick explanation of each. So the beginning shape is a rounded shape, such as circles and ovals, which tend to have a softer vibe, a more feminine vibe, because they have no hard edges. Um, they're also they also have a bit of an organic feel to them, and they feel because there's no beginning and no end. They feel whole. Um, so a lot of brands who want to feel um, stability and harmony in their branding will use a circular shape or a rounded shape. They also feel quite approachable and trustworthy. So if that's what you want in your branding, circular shapes might be the way to go. Um, the next one's organic shapes. So these tend to be shapes that are hand drawn and very fluid, not very formal. They feel more casual and relaxed and approachable and much more natural. So you think of things in nature like water ripples and rocks and pebbles, they're imperfect. So if you're looking for that kind of feel in your brand, like organic shapes are really good. Organic shapes are also really fun and quite youthful. So if you have a creative brand and you're looking for that kind of feel, organic shapes are a really good choice. Um, Geometric shapes are closed shapes. So we're looking at things that have points and lines and segments, things like squares and rectangles and triangles. Um, these shapes tend to be more masculine in feel, and they tend to have a stronger feel, a bit more commanding, and they hold a bit more authority. Um, so if you're looking for something in your branding that feels really structured and ordered, squares and rectangles are a good choice. Particularly squares, they feel particularly stable, being the same length all the way around. They feel very even, stable, and they carry a lot of weight, feel heavy. So they're particularly good for logo designs if you're in an industry where those sorts of feelings are important. Um, Triangles are very interesting shape. They're very strong, especially if they're pointing upwards. So you have your longest line is horizontal and then pointing upwards. Very strong, very positive. If they're tilted to the side, triangles tend to have a feeling of movement and energy. So if that's what you're looking for, a side slanted triangle would be a really good shape. Um, yeah, but if you're thinking of having a disruptive feeling in your brand, like a downward triangle might be a good choice for that. Whereas the upward feels heavier and stronger, like a pyramid, for example. So they're just the basic shapes. There's a lot more like lines and squiggles and things like that that can also convey movement and fluidity, but they're just the basic shapes. And it's not an exact science, you need to remember. This is just general psychology, different cultures, people of different backgrounds and different experiences will have their own feelings. So this is just a very general guide, but it's interesting and it's something to consider when you're having your brand design implemented. Things to keep in mind, how to attract the right customers for your brand. I hope that's helped you.